This is 25 minutes or 15 laps, depending on which is completed first. Home circuit for Yorkshireman Dan Cammish. He's on pole. The lights are red. The lights will go out now to launch the cars away. A good getaway by Lorcan Hanafin, the triple winner. Somebody is very, very slow away from two-thirds down the order, but Hanafin on the outside line tries to get alongside Cammish into Clairvaux corner, can't do it, and so it is Dan Cam who leads the way, goes a little bit wide. Hanafin runs second, it's Will Martin third, and Ron Ratcliffe in the yellow car bouncing over the curb on the exit of Clairvaux. And it's game on for third, bit of a rub there between Will Martin and Harry King as they came out of Tower. Will Martin is ahead, Harry King, the reigning champion, looking for a way past him as they come out of the Jim Clark S's down towards Barcroft. Harry King trying to get through the traffic as quick as he can. He dives up the inside. Excellent stuff. He's gone third.
Splitter looked like it's hanging out. Look, there's Will Martin really fighting back on the end. Then we've got Kiern Jewiss in the black car, 26, just behind them.
Will Martin into the back of King. Contact. Martin will go through. Jewiss is going to get past both of them. Well, let's have a look at it all. So Harry King had gone through in robust fashion down at Sunny. Will Martin makes a move, hits the back of King, that's why he gets airborne, and then keeps on coming. Harry King gets forced out wide, and Jewiss comes up as well.
Nearly 2 seconds as off goes Jamie Orton with damage to his radiator. Let's hope he pulls off and doesn't leave coolant on the track. I'm sure he will. This is the bane of these Porsche drivers' lives. Watch here, the tyre stack on the right, on the left as he sees it. Bang! So difficult. You're threading the eye of the needle there between what are not soft obstacles. Those are very hard obstacles. And
I suspect Jamie Orton will agree, as will the team, that has now got to try and repair that for later on in the day. So Jamie Orton surveys the damage, and that's his race done then, as the race leaders are here, coming out of the chicane. Slippery surface flag is there, just to warn them about the possibility of that coolant being on the road now. But Cammish 4 tenths ahead at the end of the previous lap, but doing his level best to get away from Hanafin. But Martin is the man on the mission, because he is bringing down the gap to second place Lorcan Hanafin. The damage on the road, you don't want to be running over that and risking punctures. And also there's another tyre stack there that's been knocked over, so there's a bit of tidying up to be done at the chicane. And I don't think that's purely down to the incident for Jamie Orton, because no, Mika Stanley also hit the other tyre stack, so that's been moved onto the into the pit lane. Is that Harry King diving in? Have a look to the pit lane, look right, look right. The team is getting ready. And there is Harry King down the pit road.
It is. Well, he's got a puncture on the left rear.
Yeah.
Left rear puncture, look.
Safety car comes out, and that has given Harry King a lifeline to get a new tyre on the car. OK, he's going to drop to the back of the pack, but he'll stay on the lead lap, and that's been absolutely crucial. And Harry King has been given a 5-second penalty for track limit abuses. So wherever he finishes, you apply 5 seconds to his race time, and that will drop him down the order again.
I have to say, I think good work by... Oh, no, you're right. There's definitely some fluid coming out the right side. He's got a very small leak on the front radiator, very small leak, but it's going to get worse. But he will be able to complete the final lap, I'm sure, as long as nobody goes off on the coolant.
Well, Lorcan Hanafin is right there behind him, taking another good bag full of points, and it's a fascinating championship fight between these two. But Dan Cammish accelerates now up towards the hairpin. Checkered flag is at the ready, and round 9 of Porsche Carrera Cup GB, race 1 of the day at Croft, is going to be won by Dan Cammish, who accelerates up towards the line. It's a home win for him, it's a home win for Redline Racing. Race result confirms Dan Cammish ahead of Lorcan Hanafin, with Will Martin third. Kiern Jewiss 4th ahead of Lewis Plato, and then Nathan Harrison with Will Bratt 7th, Josh Malin 8th, and 9th and 10th Ron Ratcliffe, and then Charles Rainford. Coming home 11th, Jake Rattenbury. A penalised Harry King 12th after his pit stop, then Mika Stanley after his bad start ahead of the AM winner, Justin Sherwood. Josh Stanton next from the spinner, Justin Armstrong. Marcus Fothergill's first outing 17th, and the one retirement with damage, Jamie Orton. Round 10 of Porsche Carrera Cup GB is about to get underway. Lights go red, lights go out now. Very good start by Lorcan Hanafin, who launches away from the line and instantly tries to pick off places. Gets up alongside Kiern Jewiss, but being squeezed there up towards the grass. Nathan Harrison as they come down towards turn 1. One driver with a big lock-up and goes out wide there. Rallycross style. You've got Ron Ratcliffe in the wars also. They've all managed to get themselves through Clairvaux and Hawthorne just about for the first time. So there is Harry King on the tail of Will Martin. Dan Cammish on the back of Kiern Jewiss, and a big drama because that's the leader who's hit the tar stack and broken the suspension, and Lorcan Hanafin's race lead is done. He is out of the race. Here it is again, Tim.
Yeah, no reason for it. He just grabs too much of the right-hand side, and that breaks the front suspension and radiator. He knows it straight away.
Yeah.
And there's no way to recover from that. Just an error of judgment, but King's got damage. He must have been the other one to hit the tyres.
I think you're right. Yeah, so it's the right front corner on his car. That would have been down at Sunny, when in the two right-handers. So Harry King's car becomes a real handful as well now. That's Hanafin again in replay. You see the debris over the road as a legacy of that. And there is Charles Rainford. Harry King out of the car, out of the race. Alan Clancy, the scrutineer, with his back to you.
Let's try and concentrate on this race with an exciting race at the front. Oh, it's Cammish making a little look. He's having a look. But look, this stout defence by Kiern Jewiss has just allowed Plato and Will Martin to catch up completely. So we've got a fascinating four-car battle for the lead.
That, I'm afraid, off the road is Josh Stanton. And straight away, Plato drops back from Cammish by having to go defensive. Will Martin is being warned about track limits as well, incidentally, as they turn now through Clairvaux. And Plato makes a mistake, gets sideways, goes wide. Has Martin been able to pounce? He has, but he now goes wide. Lewis Plato fights back side by side into the chicane. Is there room for them both? Yes, just. But Will Martin has done it. He's gone through and he's up into third place.
Had a penalty in race one for just that thing. Around the outside, is that possible, or is he going to get squeezed out? It's going to be tight. He is squeezed out, so has to back out of it.
Doesn't work for him either. Down they come towards Sunny, and now Cammish at the outside. Do they make contact? Something flies. Cammish goes wide. They did make contact. He's picked up damage. Will Martin didn't force the issue there, but Dan Cammish had a good go on the outside. But look, you can see the damage done to the right-hand side of the car, and Martin challenges on the inside. Is there contact there? Not quite, but it's getting a little bit more fractured. One more corner to go into the hairpin, and Kiern Jewiss is on target for a third win of the season. He comes up then now towards the timing line. Kiern Jewiss accelerates towards the line. Kiern Jewiss, after a fantastic drive, wins at Croft.
And here's your result of round 10.
Kiern Jewiss wins round 10 of Porsche Carrera Cup GB. Dan Cammish second and Lewis Plato third. A penalised Will Martin fourth ahead of Pro-Am winner Nathan Harrison. Will Bratt sixth from Jamie Orton and then Josh Malin. Jake Rattenbury ninth, and the top 10 rounded out by Ryan Ratcliffe. 11th, Mika Stanley ahead of the Am winner Justin Armstrong. He defeats Justin Sherwood and Josh Stanton. We lost Marcus Fothergill, Harry King, Lorcan Hanafin and Charles Rainford. The bulk, sadly, with damage.